Good afternoon and welcome back to Solent Sports News. I'm Erin Dugan and these are your 1:30 stories. In today's top story, the BBC have reinstated Gary Lineker as the Match of the Day presenter. Lineker was removed last week by the BBC after making criticisms of Suella Braverman's migrant policy on his Twitter account, comparing the policy to that of fascist regimes. Following Southampton's 0-0 draw against Manchester United at Old Trafford yesterday, Saints right-back Kyle Walker-Peters has faced some racist abuse on social media. Here in the studio with us is our Saints correspondent Sid with more on the story.
Yes, Erin. At 10 a.m. today, Saints FC released a statement demanding action from social media platforms after calling in police over racist abuse being aimed towards their defender Kyle Walker-Peters. After yesterday's Premier League encounter against Man United, the right-back was targeted with a series of offensive replies and monkey emojis on his latest Instagram post. One particular racist term was used in reference to Walker-Peters' challenge on United forward Alejandro Garnacho, which saw the Argentine taken off due to injury. Earlier today, we spoke to the Athletics Saints correspondent Jacob Tanswell, who was one of the first ones to break the story.
Unfortunately, these type of events seem to occur for a lot of black players at the moment. And Kyle Walker-Peters did nothing wrong. All we did was make a really good slide tackle on Garnacho, and Garnacho came off worse for it. So yeah, it's really, really poor. And Southampton are well within their rights to be so strong and damning about it.
Thank you, Sid. Similar to the women, the Saints women drew 0-0 with Blackburn Rovers yesterday at St Mary's. This is the ladies from the South's sixth draw of the season, which leaves them third in the table on 27 points. They go on to face Durham next week at St Mary's and will look to capitalise on their home advantage and get the 3 points. Eastleigh bounced back from their midweek loss to Yeovil with a 1-0 victory over Oldham Athletic as the race for promotion to the Football League heats up. Danny Whitehall's 72nd minute winner means the Spitfires currently sit in 5th in the National League and face a very tricky task against second place Notts County tomorrow night. Burnley Football Club have released a statement saying the club has been placed under a transfer embargo after the Championship leaders submitted their accounts late. Vincent Kompany's side are flying high in the second tier and are also through to the FA Cup quarter-finals, with the club saying they are confident the issue will be resolved swiftly. England's fourth round Six Nations Rugby Championship defeat to France on Saturday was their worst ever home defeat, with a 53-10 thrashing in favour of the French. Up next, the Lions are up against table-toppers Ireland, and coach Steve Borthwick is hopeful for a comeback.
We play Ireland next week, so we've gone from playing the second best team in the world, and they showed just how much better they are than where we currently are, and next week we play Ireland, the best team in the world. So I said we'd have a good understanding of where we're at as a team at the end of this championship, and I think you can see how much work we've got to do.
Bangladesh defeated England in the second T20 International at Mirpur to clinch the series with one match to go. Batting first, England were bowled out for a mere 117, which was later chased by Bangladesh with 7 balls to spare. England will hope to get a win in their third and final T20 tomorrow in order to avoid a 3-0 whitewash. Maria Cummins, a well-known Australian social worker and the mother of Australian Test captain Pat Cummins, passed away after battling cancer for 15 years. Pat Cummins has flown back home from the ongoing tour of India and has taken a break from the game with immediate effect. The Aussie skipper is also doubtful for the World Test Championship final, which is carded to take place at the Oval in London in June. In tennis, it's looking good for the Brits in Indian Wells. Emma Raducanu, Jack Draper, Cam Norrie and Andy Murray all won on Saturday to make it through to the third round of the Californian tournament. Murray beat fellow Brit Dan Evans to set up a meeting with the Draper in the next round. Hampshire's very own Justin Rose tied in 6th place during the Players' Championships on Sunday. The 42-year-old said he nearly had a special third round before bogeying his final hole, finishing with a final score of 8 under. Rose will be looking back to make a comeback next month at the Master Tournaments in America. That's all for now. Join us at 4:30 for more sporting news. Goodbye.